Hello, everyone. I decided to come on today and cook the nachos for the church. Family fun day, but it's like for the kids. Family fun day. I just got some of the stuff out because I just did a Walmart delivery. So I was gonna straighten up my kitchen, put the dishes up and stuff like that so I could get started on cooking the getting the nachos ready. I really got a lot of dishes in the sink. I just got, 4 things right here. But we'll wash these, put these dishes up. I don't even know if you guys can really see the dishes, but I got a couple of dishes over here. Put those up, get this stuff done so I can cook. I don't like to cook in a dirty kitchen. But yeah, hey Mom Squad. I did have a video that I was going to post for you guys, and I don't know if I'm gonna post that one before this one, but right now I'm just finna do these nachos with you guys real quick. Straighten up the kitchen. I really, Alicia had cleaned up the kitchen. She's been cleaning up the kitchen, so ain't really much to do, but a little bit. We've been doing pretty good with tag teaming. That stuff. Right now, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, get the nachos started, and then I have to go to the church, y'all. I'm so excited because this is my first church event that I did. So, that I'm doing for the children. Me and one of my sisters at the church. Doing it together, so I'm excited about that. I hope all goes well. We will see. But I'm somebody who also feels like if it doesn't go well the first time, it's trial and error. You can always execute. There's always room for growth and stuff like that. So I'm not somebody who really gets in their feelings because something didn't go 100% the way that it should have. I'm good with learning from others and all of that type of stuff. I am now. I used to be somebody who thought she knew everything, but that's with growth. Now I can listen to other people and be critiqued and learn from them and stuff. Over these last couple of years, that's something that I've grown in. So that's a lesson, something that God helped me grow in. And I'm growing in a whole bunch of stuff. When I tell y'all, God has been doing his big one with me. He really has. Now I'm at a stage in my life where it's not focused on others, but focusing on myself. So I'm no longer at the stage where I'm calling people out about what they did. I'm listening to what they say about me, and I'm focused on me. What could I have done to make the situation better at this point in my life? It's a lot more peaceful when you ain't pointing a finger at somebody else and you looking at yourself. And it causes you to grow, and growth is always so important. With anybody, growth is so important, and you feel so much better when you can take positive criticism from others without getting offended and not getting upset. And I used to be somebody who would really, I need to straighten this out. I ain't got time to do it today because I gotta be at the church at 7, and I wanna have my nachos going and ready, and I have to get the boxes and stuff together for the games, and I think I have to make a couple of more props. I gotta see, but it's really good when you can look at yourself and identify your flaws without getting upset at the next person or somebody telling you something about yourself and you get upset about it, instead of just being like, okay, let me evaluate myself and see if that's me. And that's where I'm at now. I've been there for a few months now. Maybe a year. I don't know, but I'm more intense with it now. It's a lot different than what it was. At first it was just like, okay, but now I like sit back and I analyze it, and now people don't even have to really call me out on stuff. I notice it for myself, and I'll be like, Camille, that's something that you definitely need to change. That's not okay. So that's why I say say it's all about growth, and if you're not changing anything about yourself, or my thing is this right here, because I used to be somebody where you couldn't say nothing to me without me getting mad and upset about me, you know, because I thought I knew everything. And if you're one of those people that no one can say anything to you without you getting in your feelings, you have work to do. That's what I had to do. Like, I had work to do. Because I'm too offended when someone tells me something about me. I don't want to hear that. And instead of me accepting what they're saying, I automatically look for ways I can make it something they did, if that makes sense. I would listen to respond to, which means I ain't actively listening. I would also do that a lot. I always has something to say, and that's not good. Sometimes you just have to listen. Sometimes you literally just have to listen to what a person say, even if you feel like, long draw, even if you feel like they're not right. It's still okay just to listen and say okay. And say, okay, is it more important to be right, or is it more important to get the issue resolved? Which is more important? Who's right, or establishing what is important to you? Which one? You know, that's something that's really important too. I used to be a right person that changed a couple of years ago. I would say like a year and a half ago, where I stopped wanting to be a right person. Or unless it's something, which I'm still like that with certain stuff. Like, I'm not gonna, this is the thing, I'm not going to, this is something, this might be different, I don't know. But if it's something somebody said that I know I didn't say, that I'm definitely not gonna be like, okay with that. I will listen, but I will say I didn't, that's not what I said. Even if we're having a conversation and you misinterpreted what I said in that moment, like, I'm okay with you saying you said X, Y, Z. This is what I get from it, or I heard, and I feel like that should be able to happen with people. Like, you should be able to have a conversation if somebody was hurt or somebody took something the wrong way. You should be able to have a conversation because we shouldn't be quick to anger, right? That's what God says. You shouldn't be quick to anger. We should be able to hold our composure when things doesn't go the way we want it to go. If we're quick to anger, that's a problem. We need to figure out a way to work on that, because any little thing that doesn't go our way, or we feel like somebody did us wrong, or somebody cut us off on the freeway, or it's traffic, and you getting angry and you're snapping, or you're having a bad day at work and you're blaming it on everybody in the company, and you just naturally walk around angry all the time. Like, that's not okay to be like that. It's so not okay. And who wants to be around a person that's always mad about something? Nobody wants to be around a person that's always mad, always angry and upset, and so we really have to be intentional with the way we carry ourselves and we conduct ourselves, and be able to listen to others when they're I just got a message from somebody, I couldn't see it. I hope it didn't stop the recording, y'all. I'm not sure. But being able to listen to others when they're getting a certain type of person from us, right? Because it might not be our intention. It might just be, we didn't mean it the way that it came across. And they're just telling us, look, this is what I got from that. And that hurt my feelings. I just think it's so important for us to be able to accept positive criticism without getting all in our feelings about it. And I'm somebody who, trust me, a person couldn't say anything to me a few years ago without me getting upset. Being in my feelings, and I'm no longer like that. I can accept what a person say to me pretty well as long as you're not being disrespectful. Don't be yelling and cussing me out and screaming, because that tends to get me to doing the same thing. And I'm just at a point in my life where I don't want to be doing all that yelling and screaming to get my point across. I guess it's a non-negotiable for me. But it's a non-negotiable for me to be screaming and yelling at this point in my life. I have lived more life than I have life left to live, and I want the remainder of my life to be peaceful. I do. I want it to be peaceful. I want the people that's in my life to be people that's genuine. I don't want nobody in my life because I'm getting used, because of what I have to offer, because I'm a kind-hearted person, because I am very kind-hearted. I am very, very, very kind-hearted. I will give a person a shirt off my back if somebody call me and they say they need something. People who know me know this is me. You need something, I'm there. If you ask somebody else and they saying that they didn't do it, and I know I can do it, I'm doing it. And that's just me. I'm very kind-hearted. And who was I talking to about that? I was talking to somebody about it, and I was like, that's one of the qualities I love about me, but it's also one of the qualities that I don't like about me, because I trust. I believe people when they tell me stuff. When they tell me they're kind people, or, things like that, I just kind of believe them and I run with it, and most of the time, I end up getting messed over. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna still be who I am. And, when you stop calling, texting, and reaching out to people, especially people that you know you was genuinely good to, it helps you realize that they wasn't genuine with you. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm to the point now in my life where it doesn't bother me. The old Camila, I would be really hurt from losing relationships and, losing people that I thought was genuinely there. But now it's a life lesson. It's a life lesson that I've learned, and you give people space, and the ones that come back, and the ones who don't. And I'm not chasing them behind nobody, because I came here on my own. I'm going to leave here on my own. And that's how it works with everybody, not just me. And the people that genuinely care will be standing at the end of this, right? They'll be standing at the end of your growth. And that's what I keep saying. As you grow, you lose people. And some people, it be real unexpected. Some of the people that you lose. Real unexpected. Because some of the people that I have lost, it's been like, oh wow, I thought this person was going to be standing to the end. And then the people that still kind of standing, it's like, okay, I thought that person was going to be gone. And but I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Just know you can't force nobody to be in your life, but you can force people to get out of your life. You can't force them to be in your life. And that's what we have to remember. Prayer is everything. Pray and ask God to show you who should be in your life and who should not. He definitely will. That's what I did. That's what I'm still doing. Doing it faithfully. Faithfully. Through the night, in the morning, at night. And speaking to God instead of people. Like I was. Because I thought people was helping me, was speaking to them, and it just made situations worse. So that's why you go to God instead of people, and He will definitely give you confirmation if you listen. I promise you that. I promise you that. And He'll tell you the people that you should be talking to. He will. Okay, so I'm making rotel. That's what I'm making, and I'm grounding my meat up now. And like I said, it's church. So I'm making rotels, and I'm taking the what's my? I'm taking the chips for rotel, and I got some games. Excuse me, y'all. And I got some games too. Excuse me. Go get the crock pot. I'm putting it in the crock pot. And I'm gonna do the meat now. And then I got my crock pot right here. Y'all can see the crock pot. I got the crock pot there. And I have the cheese. And then I have some cream of chicken. That's my secret to my nachos. For everybody who loves my nachos, and then I have to get the rotel out of the pantry. I know I have rotel. Okay, and then my 2 cans of rotel. I'm gonna wash those pans off in a second. And if I need more cheese, I do have more cheese. I got a big pan of cheese. I just went on ahead and got the big pan. Because I was going to use the Velveeta cheese. I do have that in there, but I'm like, no, I'm going to use the nacho cheese and do it this way. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to, the chips are over here, so I got everybody likes different types of chips. So I got some thin chips, the thin ones, and then I got some Doritos, and then these are my absolute favorite tortilla chips right here. The queso kind, these are so good. So I'm thinking I might mix these two together and put them in the thing in a bowl, because I got bowls that they're gonna go in, and I'm gonna put those by themselves, and then I can save this one for the house, and we can have nachos in the night. So we'll do that. Cheese in the crock pot tonight. And y'all know what? I haven't used this crock pot yet. So my other one, I gave it to him for the business because it's easier. It was easier just to have stuff for the business and then stuff for the house, like separate. So when we wanted to use something for the house, if we also did it for the business and we did it for the house, so I was just trying to make sure we had stuff for the business and also stuff for the house. So this will be my first time using this one because I was using the other one, but this one is a lot bigger than the other one, so that's a good thing. I didn't actually just put this back because I'm gonna start using that one. I'm gonna clean that too. And then I got our games. We're gonna be playing a cup game. We're gonna play a spoon game where you put the spoon instead of musical chairs, musical spoons. We're going to play. I ain't somebody bring Uno. We're gonna play Jenga. Just a lot of little fun games. And somebody's bringing hot dogs, pre-made. And then we also going to have sliders as well. And we're going to have burgers. And then we're going to have like a candy bar, cake bar, chips, and soda and drinks. It's on a Saturday afternoon, so that I think that's enough. That's enough for the afternoon time, right? And I'm excited. I think everyone is excited. I'm getting my liner for my thing, my quick. But I think everybody's excited about it in the congregation. Like I said, our church is bigger. Like it's bigger, more people now. When I first got there, it was pretty small. We've expanded a lot now. So then you use these. Y'all should be using these because it makes your cleanup so much easier after you do something. An event or cooking. All you gotta do is pull this out and then just wipe that out. It makes it a lot easier. Really convenient. Okay. So now I want to try to do this stuff. People be using them paper towels. I be scared to do that, y'all. I don't know. I still don't want to do that. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I don't want to use no darn paper towel, but people be using the paper towel to drain their meat, and I'm not here for that. I'm sorry. I'm just not here for that. And I ain't using no strainer either. I'm doing it the way my granny used to do it. Like this here. None of the little extra stuff, like I'm just pouring it, holding the lid and pouring it out until nothing else comes out. Like so, like that. But y'all, God has really been speaking to me. I was saying that on my last video, like he's been really speaking to me. And my spiritual counselor had told me, she was like, the more you draw closer to him, the clearer you will hear him. And I'm hearing him clear now, like he's literally, because some stuff I was like, God, is that you or is that me? Just, especially if it's something I wanted or someone I really wanted in my life, I would be like, is that me wanting you to be telling me that? Or is that you actually telling me that? You know, and then I just started really hearing him talk to me to let me know it was him. And he really has been helping me with a lot of things in my life. And some people may not understand why I'm making the decisions that I'm making, but it's because I'm allowing God to lead me. And I no longer care what man thinks about decisions that I make. It's about what God thinks. So whomever has a problem with the way I move, that's fine. You're not God. And that's just genuinely how I feel now. I'm making all decisions in my life with God leading me. No one else. I don't care about what no one else thinks. I was not created to care. And every decision that I have made these last few months has been based on God, especially once things got clearer for me. Shoot, I'm making a mess. But yeah, especially once things started getting clearer for me, I genuinely made a little mess here. I just started moving with God. And people that I know was praying to God, and people that are godly people, not just people that say they're godly, but actually godly people. Because you can say it and not be moving the way God intends us to move. And sometimes people can get caught up in that. I always say just because you watch church or just because you go to church don't mean you're a godly person. Just because you're reading the Bible don't mean you're a godly person. We're all children of God, but you have to be applying God to your life more than you're not. Something I've learned since I've been drawing closer to God is you're supposed to not give only God 10% of your earnings, but 10% of yourself to the community, 10% to working in your church, and 10% to your financial. So that's basically, you should be applying God a lot in your life. You shouldn't say, oh, I pay my 10% in tithes, so I'm good. No, then you have to also help out your community. You have to also do good deeds for your church, like clean up the bathroom at church, be the Sunday school teacher, be the children's church teacher. Do like how I'm doing this today. I didn't ask for any money. I got what I could afford to get. Like that's you doing stuff for God, doing His work. That's the 10% of what we're supposed to be doing. And a lot of times people think, oh, I just need to give 10% of my earnings. No. And y'all, I have my hair scarf on because the hair that I have in my head is kind of long and I'm working in the kitchen with the food and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down and talk to y'all for a minute. But yeah, just knowing that you're doing God's work is a blessing, right? And it feels so great for me to know that I'm doing God's work and I'm doing what He's asking me to do when it comes to certain situations. I'm literally doing it, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'm so frustrated with this person. But it's what God wants me to do. So I pray and I do what I was asked of me. Even a decision with my car, I actually got the car, and then I think it was just last week I was debating on if I was going to give the car back or not, because I was having, like, my mind was all over the place, and then I was trying to make my first payment and it was chaotic, and then I was like, that's a sign, I'm not supposed to have it. I'm gonna take it back. And I kept saying that, and I put on my worship, and it was talking about how God gives us stuff, but everything that He gives us doesn't come easy. Sometimes it's a struggle with it. And I just sat on that, and I talked to them about if I could take it back, and they said, yeah, you haven't made your first payment, you definitely can, and you'll get your money back and all that. And they was telling me what it was called, surrender. But I forgot what it was called, but I definitely could do it because it's like it's based on the mileage and if you put any damage or anything on the car. And I don't go nowhere, y'all. Y'all know that. So all I basically was using the car. All I use my car for is church, go to the store, doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But I wanted a reliable vehicle because I have a mama. And you never know what might happen. So I just wanted something that was more reliable than my last vehicle. So, but they were like, yeah, you could take it back. And I was like, well, will I be able to get something else from this dealership or get my And it was like, yeah, you can get the money back once we do an inspection on it to make sure no damage. Like, you basically, you're turning it in the way that you got it. And I was like, okay, yeah, different. That's no problem. And she was like, after a certain amount of miles, then you won't get all of your down payment back or whatever. But I don't have a lot of miles on the car because I literally don't go nowhere and do no whole bunch of stuff. I'm not driving all across town. I sit myself at home. God, when I tell y'all I'm a still person. I don't club. I don't be out in the streets. What they say, I'm finna be in the streets. Whatever they say, I don't even know the term for it. Let you know I don't do it. But I don't do any of those things. All I do, literally, is, hey Benji, is my out time is going to church. Me and Leisha going out. She loves to go to Hobby Lobby. Us going out to eat. Maybe taking her to the arcade. We're finna go. She wants to see. I think she wants to see the Beetlejuice movie, so we're gonna go see that. But that's basically what it just consists of. Like, she loves going to Hobby Lobby. That's her store because she likes to she's sewing now. She likes to do a lot of art, crafty stuff, painting, making stuff, and drawing. That's what she likes to do. So she loved to go to Hobby Lobby and stuff like that. So that's basically what that's all that I do. Like, I'm not going out and about like that or anything. So, but God literally told me that to keep the car because I wanted to get something else. I'm like, I want to go I want to get this other car. And it's like, it's not time for me to get it yet. That's what he told me. Sit still and be appreciative of what he gave me. So that's what I decided to do, to be obedient. And I love my car. I'm just a very picky person, and sometimes I can get in my head, but I definitely do love my car, and I feel blessed to be able to just hear God say, you need to go get you another car, and me be able to jump on it because of the way he set my life up. I'm very blessed, and I give him all the glory. And I'm just so grateful for where I'm at today versus where I was at 3-4 years ago. You know, it's a blessing to say that you're doing things on your own without any assistance. And, you know, I'm just proud of that. I'm proud of who I am and where I have came from, and how God has literally had me covered and just so blessed. And I'm just here for it. I'm here for this journey that he has me on, and I know he has work for me to do in this season. And I know I'm here still on earth because God is not finished with me yet, and I'm honored that he chose me for whatever else he wants me to do. Even with my job, I was talking to actually the person that hired me for this position that I have now, because I was just a teacher, a preschool teacher, and she saw in me what I did not see in myself. And she's no longer with the company, and I was just telling her that I remember when she left, I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Because she left shortly. I got hired in February, March, April, and I started in my role in April. After my training, it was April, and then in November, I think it was the week of Thanksgiving or the week before, she was no longer there. So I was still basically new and learning. So that was like, what is that, y'all? Like 5 months, 6 months, something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I was still new at the job, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Because I still don't know a lot. And I remember her calling me so upset because she knew I was still new, and she had told me, get the job, like, I got you, you already know most of the stuff, it's just the little stuff, like, I got you. And so when she had to leave, she felt very, very, very guilty. And I remember telling her, God has you there for as long as you needed to be with me. The rest is for me to do. And he got me. You're not leaving me alone. God got me. And when I tell you, he doing his big one when it comes to this job, because I'm making the staff badges. I'm training. I'm doing the NEO, like doing orientation with the new hires. I'm putting together the professional development days for those trainings. I'm creating the trainings on our platform that we need to do, and the Q&A for those, submitting them, assigning them to everybody. I'm ordering badges, not badges. I'm ordering the business cards for staff that gets business cards. I'm what else do I do? Y'all, I do a lot. But I'm saying all this to say that I'm doing so many things that I didn't think that I would be able to do. And she saw it in me. She saw in me what I didn't see in myself. And I will be forever grateful for her. And I'm telling you, this woman is somebody who, I'm not the only person. Like my best friend that I have now, basically, she feels the same way. She works for the company too. And she feels exactly the same way. Like she literally will pour into you and have you seeing something in you that you like, okay, you tripping. But she sees this vision and she will execute. If you, I'm telling you, I prayed. 2 hours later, this lady was calling me with this job. God uses her for so many different people, not just me. If she ever, I'm going to see if she'll do a video one day about that. But it's like so many agencies that she has worked for where God has used her to get people in a certain position, and then he moves her somewhere else. And then she'll go to the next place. Same thing. God will use her to get somebody else in position, and then he'll move her somewhere else. And that's happened 3 different places since I've been knowing her. And it was happening before I knew her. So I was telling her, I said, girl, you probably ain't gonna never be sitting still, God, because he's going to use you for certain places. And then after he uses you, when your job is complete, he's going to move you somewhere else and you're going to be making more money. And that's literally what has happened to her. But when I tell you, I love this chick. I love me some Bello. I love me some Bello, because she just sat between her listening at God and me listening at God. I am set up and I am blessed and highly favored. When I tell you that I am doing everything on my own, like with no assistance, and just where I was at a couple of years ago and where I'm at now, it's crazy. Like I think I'm finna just try to get a house out in a different area, like in a little country town. I just want to do so much. I want to do so much. And I'm here for it. Like I'm here for it. I'm not scared anymore. I'm really here for it. And I want to start the process of just doing what I see in my future. But I was really just coming on with y'all to do a little chit chat, a little talk. And I think I'm going to post this video in my other video. My other video really wasn't talking about much. I was so tired on that video, y'all. I don't remember what I had did that day. I know I had to go take care of some business, and I drove halfway there, and then he drove the rest of the way. But I don't think that I had to do something. I worked too that day. I took Leisha to the doctor that day. I came home and cooked, but before I did the video, before I cooked, I hadn't did the video. I did the video afterwards. I think I was just drained from being out like that, because normally I'm working from home and stuff. So I was really tired, and you guys will see that on the video. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. My eyes was like this. I was like, I'm just so tired. And I was so tired. Maybe I stayed up late the night before. I can't remember if I slept well or not, because some nights I don't sleep well. But I know if I'm because some nights God will literally wake me up to just pray and fellowship talk with him. But those mornings and those days after, I don't be tired. I be good. But it's like the nights that I just can't sleep for some reason, like my mind be wandering, or I'm just up thinking, which I don't do the up thinking that much anymore because the relationship that I have with God, so that's really rare. But I don't know. I was tired though that day. And y'all will see that when I post the video. And I don't even know this is water. And normally I drink 3 of these a day. It's like, I think it's like 3 o'clock and I'm still on the first one. Y'all, I'm doing horrible with my water intake today. I'm like horrible. But yeah. But I'm good, y'all. I'm content with everything. I'm just ready for things to get settled and figure out what's gonna be. And just living the way that I consider living. And the way I live to some people may be very boring, and that's okay. I went yesterday, I got my hair done. I think I'm gonna go get my toes done. Maybe tomorrow after the church event, because my toes like really need to be done. I don't think my eyebrows need to be done just yet anymore. I went to this, I hadn't got my eyebrows done, y'all, since COVID. I was just like shaping them up myself, and of course I didn't have no clue what I was doing, but I was scared for people to put their hands in my face. So I went to this place out here instead of going where I normally go, but I think I'm going to go where I normally go, which is a ways away from me. But I think I'm gonna take that drive, and I hope that the chick is still there, because it's been like 4 years, 5 years, I don't know, 5 years. But I think I want to go back there because she didn't like do it the way that I like or whatever. But they're good though, they're neat. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go get my toes done, see if Leisha wants to get hers done. She normally says no. And what else has been going on? I did her winter shopping for her winter clothes, so that's done. And then she figured out she wanted some more stuff, so I'm gonna order that probably later, to maybe next week. And I got me some winter clothes too, because I've lost 50 pounds, y'all. I lost 50 pounds, so I'm excited about that. Well, not 50, not quite 50. I lost 40, I think it was 44 pounds. That's what I lost. So I'm cheating, I'm lying. So I lost 44 pounds. I'll be saying 50, I guess, to boost my head up, but it's 44 pounds is what I lost. I'm actually a couple pounds under the weight that I was when I got pregnant with Leisha, so I'm very happy about that. And I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to try to lose another 20 to 30 pounds, and I should be good. I was pre-diabetic. I'm no longer pre-diabetic when I went to the doctor. I am anemic as well, but my iron was really good. I was vitamin D deprived. I'm no longer vitamin D deprived. So everything looked great, and I had to do my first colonoscopy. I think that's the name of it, because I'm 45. That came back negative. That came back good. So everything looked so good. And my blood pressure also was very good. And it had started to spike up. where it wasn't high, but my doctor put me on a low dosage of medication because it was a little elevated, and now it's also back to normal. So it's just, I'm just getting more confirmation from God that I'm doing the things that I need to be doing. I was having a lot of like pains with my hip and stuff like that. I'm no longer having any issues with none of that stuff. So I'm just excited about where my life is going and the positive things that are happening in my life, and I'm here for it. I'm just really excited where things is going for me and for my family. My oldest daughter is in the process now of looking for her a place. She's moving into her first place, so I'm excited for her. Yay. So we've been talking about that. At first, I didn't want her to go, and now it's like, yeah, go out, spread your wings. You need to do that. You'll be 23. So I think that's a good age for her to get out and explore life and find out about life and what it looks like to be out there on your own. I don't feel like I'm a parent that enables. I am a parent who will walk you through steps so you can get what you need, and I'm a very transparent parent. Like I say, I don't hide life from them. If they ask a question, I'm going to answer it. I'm not going to sugarcoat, because I don't feel like that's what we need to do. The world is not going to sugarcoat things with our children, so we need to be honest. But y'all, I've been talking a little bit longer than what I expected, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here and just, y'all know I love you, and I love all of you guys, and thank you for your support, and keep watching me. And like I said, excuse my hair bunny, but I'm in the house, I'm cooking, but my hair is done up under here. It's done. I did get it done, but I just, you know, I'm cooking and stuff and just cleaning up, but I'm finna get ready to jump in the shower so I can get ready to go to the church to set up for our event that I'm excited about. Yay. Okay, but I love you guys. Remember, let God lead you. Go down his road and you will be more successful. Even if there's bumps, it's still going to be better than going down your own road, because down that road you're going to have potholes and your car, you're going to be messed up. Trust me. You're going to be messed up. Follow God's path. Allow him to lead you. And we'll just pray for your strength and your health and your guidance from God, and let him lead you in all decisions that you make. And keep his hands on all of us, and just allow us to get the knowledge that he wants us to get, and not the knowledge from man. Everyone have a blessed and a happy rest of your day. Today is Friday when I'm recording this. So have a great weekend. Stay prayed up. Make safe choices. Do not be in these streets, because now the streets ain't for us. It's dangerous. Find you something to do at home or with your family. Stay out the streets. Love you guys.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. You standing in between the two a while ago. You was in between both of them. So you weren't gonna get out. No, you still in here though. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. No. Yes. I had to speed it up on y'all because we'll be here all day. Y'all ready? You feel it?
No such thing as a life that's better than yours.